Hello, my name is Shiloh Cliff, and I'm going to walk you through changing the screen, the LCD screen on a Lenovo IdeaPad 300 15 ISK. So the first thing we're going to do here is get a screwdriver. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver with a very small tip, at least this small. I guess it's like number 3 or something. You're also, the first thing you're going to want to do here then is pop the bezel off. The bezel refers to this whole bit here. It's just clipped in. So what you're going to do here is you're going to grab a flat screwdriver, and you can just reach in here in the side and pop it off. I'm going to need 2 hands, but yes, you'll pop it off and there'll be little clips that you're going to pull all around, and it should come off fairly easily. Be careful when you're getting in here and prying, because it is plastic, so we don't want to break any of that. So the next part is going to resume with the bezel off. Remove these 4 screws on the side. You can see the adjustment. There's multiple screws for different laptops. So what we're going to do is now gently pry off the screen. You'll notice that the metal here has stayed in place, and this one, as well as on the new screen, will be replacing it. Alright, so you'll notice a little connector. It's a really fragile pin connector. What you're going to do is gently pull on it. You're going to remove this sticker on top. Gently as you can. Keeping in mind this will probably void your warranty if you had one. Prying it out of the connector and placing it aside. So that is how you take off the screen. I'm going to grab the new screen here. Looking at the back, they are the same, so there is no need to remove any of this paper or anything. Although I think it is important to the front here. It's also covered in a plastic here. There's also no need to remove that, as the connector is still visible. So we're going to line that up the same way we did with this connector.
No, we're good.
Oh, it's going.
Yep.
Cool. Sorry. So then it's really just about connecting this pin here, and you'll notice it's very delicate and small, so don't use too much force when you're putting it in. These connectors have a habit of being somewhat fragile, so you'll feel it kind of click in on both sides, and you're going to give it one more kind of push and it'll be in there. And hey, if you manage to keep the sticker intact, you'll be able to keep it stuck there. So that's that. It should be connected. You'll notice if you got the right screen, the connector will line up perfectly. It'll click in pretty easily. Oh, and once you're done with the screws, you're going to want to remove this plastic, but we're not going to do that yet, just in case the screen is damaged. If my clumsy hands were to break something, it would be less likely to damage the screen. So, put these 4 screws back in. You can pause it now. Alright, now that we've put 4 screws back in and my case 3 because a picture fell and scared me. So, that screw is now gone. So yes, now it's time to put the bezel back on. Now would be a good idea to check to see if the screen indeed works. You could check as soon as you plug this in, but I'd rather stabilize it first. But since I have already checked it and know that it works, I am going to firmly press, firmly but also gently. Oh, almost forgot. Taking off the protective film. So that would be quite annoying. Okay, now we reattach the bezel. It should just click in. And if it doesn't line up right away, don't worry, just kind of push it around. And once you get one clip connected, push around, and they should all kind of click in. These ones here can be tricky because they are kind of moving. So kind of push up and in, and those should click in as well. Alright, and don't forget the bottom here. Perfect. Okay, now let's give it a shot. Perfect, brand new screen. Thank you very much, and thanks to Megan McCaffrey for helping me with this film.
Rock on!